Hello everyone, welcome to all. Here I am sharing the very important questions on Unit 1. Let's see the first question, that is define OOP. If anyone asked what is OOP, you should remember what is OOP and say that what are the concepts included in that, like inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction. Likewise, let's see the second question, that is define object and class. An object is an entity that has state and behavior. For example, pen, table, keyboard, bike, etc. Coming to the class, we can simply say that class is a collection of objects. For example, library is a class, books, chair, pens or objects. Move to the next question, that is how we can create an instance of a class. When we create an instance of a class, we should remember 2 points, that is declare an instant identifier of a particular class, and the second one is construct the instant using new operator. And the fourth question is define inheritance. We already know that inheritance is the one of the concept of OOP. So we can simply say that one object acquires all the properties and behavior of parent object. Then it is called as inheritance. And the fifth question is, what are the types of inheritance in Java? Types of inheritance are 4. First one is single inheritance, second one is multi-level inheritance, third one is hierarchical inheritance, and the final one is hybrid inheritance. Move to the sixth question, that is define polymorphism. Polymorphism is the one of the OOPS concept. The name polymorphism itself says poly means many and the morph means forms. So we can say that it is the ability of a variable, function or object to take on multiple forms. Seventh question is define abstraction. Abstraction is also the one of the OOPS concept. That means hiding internal details and showing functionality. For example, phone call. We don't know the internal processing, but we can talk. Here talking is the main functionality, but we don't know the internal process. So that is abstraction. Move to the next question, that is define encapsulation. Encapsulation is also the one of the OOPS concept. That means binding code and data together into a single unit. For example, capsule. Ninth question is, what are the 3 major sections of Java source file? The source consists of 3 major sections, that are package, import and class definition. Move to the 10th question, that is define JVM. The JVM full form is Java Virtual Machine. It is an interpreter for the bytecode form of the program. Coming to the 11th question, that is what is bytecode? Bytecode is a highly optimized set of instructions designed to be executed by the Java runtime system. The 12th question is write a note on integer data types in Java. Integers are used for storing the integer values. There are 4 kinds of integer types, that are byte, short, int, long. The size of byte is 8 bits and the size of short is 16 bits and the size of integer is 32 bit and the size of long is 64 bits. Next question is write a note on float data types in Java. Float is used to store the numbers with decimal part. There are 2 kinds. First one is float and the other one is double. The size of float is 32 bits and the size of double is 64 bits. Next question is, give any three OOP concept: encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism. Move to the next question, that is, write a note on import statement. Classes external to a program must be imported before they can be used. To import a class, the import keyword should be used. Import class name. For example, to import the date class from the util package, following code is used. That is, import java.util.date. Next question is, list of the features of Java. The features of Java are simple, secure, portable, object-oriented, robust, multi-threaded, architecture neutral, interpreted, high performance, distributed, dynamic. Move to the next question, that is, what is the use of comment? Comment is used to describe or explain the operation of the program to anyone who is reading its source code. The next question is, how to declare variable in Java? The variable is the basic unit of storage. Variable is defined by the combination of an integer type. All the variables must be declared before they can be used. For example, int d equal to 3, c equals to 5, where int is the integer data type and d, c are the variables and 3 and 5 are the values. And the next question is, what are the difference between static variable and instant variable? The data or variables defined within the class are called instant variables. Instant variables declared as static are essentially global variables. Let's see the next question. List out the operators in Java: arithmetic operator, increment and decrement operator, bitwise operator, relational operator, logical operator, assignment operators. Next question is, what are jump statements in Java? In Java, there are 3 jump statements: break, continue, return. Next question is, difference between break and continue. Break is used to break the current loop and forces control out of the loop. Continue is similar to break, but except that instead of halting the execution of the loop, it starts the next iteration. Next question is, what is the difference between constructor and other methods? Constructor must have same name as the class and cannot return any value. They are only called once, while regular methods could be called many times. The final question is, what is package? Package is a container that groups related to types, that are classes, interfaces. It is similar to folders in computer. It is generally used to control access and to avoid naming collision. The syntax for creating package is package, package name. So guys, this is about today's video. These are most important 25 questions on Unit 1. I hope you all like it. Do subscribe for more videos. Thank you.